Welcome to Oh Brother, a podcast where we try to figure it all out. With your hosts, Brandon and Colin. On this week's show, Disc Golf Cart Guy.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
How's it going?
Oh, okay. How are you?
Oh,
What's up?
no. I'm okay. I'm good.
I'm fine. I'm just
okay. I am doing a brand new recording setup, so I apologize. Packing for a trip for 5 days is fine. I also have to bring recording equipment to record up to 3 people for conversations.
Oh, good thing you have 2 microphones. Oh,
well, I do have 2 I brought 3 microphones because I do have 3 of those.
Only 2 fit nicely in the case.
Unfortunately, the Apache 4800 all-purpose carrying case is not carry-on compliant.
I was gonna say I don't think so. I don't think it's a little too big.
I had to rejigger a lot of things and we have a little rolling back.
Just roll them in towels.
It's fine. Or my t-shirts. It's fine. But in my packing, what I didn't have space or time to do for was headphones. So because most of the time that I'm recording things, we're just going to be like at a table in a conference venue. No, You don't need headphones for that. I'm sorry,
true.
Like you don't just talking to the microphone. And Megan was like, well, but you need headphones to make sure that you can hear the audio quality that's coming out on the other end. And I was like, right. Yeah, I totally need that. I need to remember to bring 1 pair of headphones with me.
Yeah.
That I didn't bring.
Yeah. Well,
so
do it.
I am currently recording to you. I'm recording into my microphone that goes into my Zoom PodTrack recorder. And then I'm listening to you. The audio output is via Bluetooth into my earbuds. So I don't know. I can't hear how I sound.
You know what? That is headphones.
I can't hear how I sound. And whenever we record in person,
you can just hear me only. Okay.
Yeah. So I had to do some quick audio testing in Zoom to make sure that I wasn't like too insane. And I have it set where my normal settings are.
That's okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So I'm all sorts of new recording. I've never done this kind of recording setup, and honestly, it feels weird not to hear myself as part of this conversation.
Yeah, I could see how that would be quite awkward. And
I will say that most people, if you're listening to this, you're going, "What are you talking about?" You hear yourself during a normal conversation, don't you? Right? Don't you? And I will say, it's not the same. It is not the same to have it played back immediately into your ears and to hear yourself as you are talking back to you in real time. Not like you're going to do an announcement over a PA system in a grocery store and there's a delay and you hear yourself. Like, it's not that what I'm talking about, but like you hear yourself as you are being recorded. You hear the audio quality, you hear the crackling things, you hear all that stuff. And that's just part of it. So now I don't have any of that and I don't know what's going on. I feel lost.
Yeah. Plus, it like the thing that I don't know how to say this sentence like effectively, but like one thing that's very helpful is that because you have to wear headphones to hear the other person, right? At least how mine is set up here. Like, you can't really hear yourself talk if it's not being played back into your ears, right? Like, because of the way that you have your headphones on and stuff, like you can't hear yourself speaking. So it would be really weird. Super awkward. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it is weird. It is awkward. And I don't know what audio is being picked up by my microphone. I don't know if I futz with this thing over here on the desk. Like, is that being picked up? I don't know. I guess I'll find in post.
Yeah, it's like okay, so I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. But for people out there, here's what we're talking about kind of. It's like when you sing in the car with the car radio versus if you try to sing along when you're wearing headphones. Right? When you try to sing along to songs like when you're wearing headphones or earbuds, it sounds weird. And it's harder to like pitch match or like stay in key, right? Which is why people always do the one headphone thing. Right? Like you put one back so that you can hear the input and you can hear yourself. Right. So next time you're singing along, jamming out to whatever it is you listen to, right? That's what it's like. Like when you sing in the car, whenever you just like, or you're singing with all audio in the full everywhere, versus if you're trying to sing along to a song, but you're listening to it in your headphones. Yeah. Like it sounds weird and it's much harder to do. Now, again, I'm not a professional singer, right? I'm not even a particularly good singer, but like it's harder to do it, right? It's like more difficult of a task. You have to be able to hear yourself. That's why like the when the people play in like the big places, they have like the in-ear monitor things. That's just to hear themselves, really. A lot of it is, right?
Yeah.
Like
they're
some people
only
it's
being
like
piped their audio back to them. You're right.
They're getting some of their audio and they're getting a little bit of like the rest of it mixed in so they can like make sure that it's on beat or whatever. But like a lot of it's themselves. Because if you're playing in like a big arena, you can't hear you. You know, like all of the speakers are pointing away from you. You're like, you can't.
Yeah. And
you don't know what you sound like.
Even if they have those on stage monitors, right? Those ones at the front of the stage that are pointing it back to. Those aren't good, right? Those aren't great. And you will hear many times, or if you watch some things, you'll see guitarists or you'll see the singers go over and like stand in front of that because they're trying to see like, get that pulse of how am I doing? What is coming back to me? Because if you have no feedback, you don't, because the rest of the sound drowns you out. And especially whenever things are being mixed and repiped like through the board, like
and that's what they're doing. Yeah. That's why they, a lot of times coming back through the monitors, they only want like certain things coming back. Cause like the everything would be like too much. Right. Yeah. They don't want to hear the whole mix back at them. They need to hear like the guitar or like just whatever they need to follow. Or sometimes different monitors different things are coming out of it. Right.
And it also depends on
who's there. And
it depends on the song too.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. So like maybe the singer needs to be hearing one thing, but the guitar player just really wants to hear like the drum. That's all he wants. It's just the drum. So he can like be in, be in time. That doesn't need anything else. It's like, okay, drum. Give me drum.
Exactly. Yeah. That's so. And so I don't have any of that. I'm flying weird here and just trusting that all things are going according to plan. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. So if I get too far away from the microphone, just say, come.
Okay, if I start going, what did you say?
What? I'm like, so anyway, I was
like literally drifting out.
Yeah.
Doppler effect on the
What? Yeah. I'm trying to spruce this up here. Really stepping up our audio game here.
Yeah.
Introducing
with some live sound wave,
live Doppler effect. Listening your binaural or whatever it is.
Binaural,
binaural. Like I'm just gonna start panning left and right frantically during the mix.
No, dude, I think I have a setting. I could make that happen. Right. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch anything. I don't want to like just hurt people. Right. Like.
Yep.
Go.
Yeah, I'm not
flicking buttons on the microphone just live. Just hey,
what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, nothing.
Turns out everything. So yes, that's I've packed. I feel as though I'm like we were trying to get ready. We basically had to get so much other stuff done in our live and everything that like when it came down to it, Megan and I realized it was like, oh, we only gave ourselves like 45 real minutes today to get everything put together.
Good job.
And I'm going to go ahead and say not enough time.
Yeah, shocking. Wow,
not enough
real
time
shocker there.
to like sit down and ask like what does need to happen.
Here's my real question.
Yeah.
Right. What are you going to be wearing on stage? Right? Are you just going to wear the pet sitter shirt, or are we going to get like a polo situation? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Do you need to borrow one of my bow ties? Like, do I need to emergency bow tie you? Like, can I
I got to go to the airport first thing in the morning. So if you just meet me about 5 a.m.,
okay.
do a little bow tie drop on the side of the road. No,
Boom.
I did
just like hold out my hand when you drive by, like the railroad mailbags.
Yes,
right. Where he's like,
yes, yeah,
like, grab him off
gotta hoop it up. Gotta hoop it up. Remember, gotta
the little stick.
Exactly. Yep. With the little put my arm out, and then I'll just drive by or whatever. Yeah, hoop it up in order. Man. No, this is something that gave me much consternation because, I don't interact with a lot of people. And so this kind of stuff is weird.
You say that, except for you interact with so many people.
Sure.
It's like not even funny.
Fair. Colin's constantly
I know
doing
that
stuff.
you like pretend that you only interact with dogs, but this is false. Like, I'm just going to throw this back in your face right now. Like, you're lying.
Okay, fine. So I interact with a lot of people, but not in conference settings, even though I do give, so I give some talks. But
you just went to another conference. You always talk. I think if we like control F the word conference on our website, it would just be like 70 billion.
No, there's no way we could ever get that information back out. It's impossible. Right. Yeah. Or you could do control
search topics. Anyway.
Yeah, there is a search feature, so I don't want to know that one.
I use it myself quite a lot when I'm looking for things. So
Same. Quite a bit. No, I what I decided to go with was khakis and a button-up short sleeve shirt. Is what I'm going to go with.
Are you like rehashing the standard field biologist uniform? Like
yes.
that kind of
I am bringing this out, right? So
bringing it back.
So, I mean, it never went anywhere, if we're being honest. It's always there in the background, but like
some forward facing now, like
very forward facing. So yes, it is basically, and the khakis are field khakis where they've got obviously the pockets and stuff. Yeah. And they are
cargo khakis. Duh.
Yeah, they're cargo khakis.
I would expect nothing less, Colin. Really, let's be fair.
So they're perfect, and with a short sleeve button-up shirt that is got a pattern on it, just like some blues and
I was gonna say, is it blue?
Stuff.
Is it
blues? It was funny because I said, "Oh, Megan, I don't know which shirt to wear." And I held up two shirts and she goes, "Colin, those are both blue." And I was like, "Uh-huh."
Yeah.
And then she goes, what are you going to wear? And I said, "Well, I've got some khakis or I have some shorts." And she goes, "What color are the shorts?" And I went,
khakis.
"Okay, so they're blue." No, I said, "Okay, so they're blue." And she went, "You cannot wear a blue shirt with blue." No.
That's true. You cannot do that. That's
get
not
out of here, Colin. And I was like, "Okay, sorry." So no. No.
So you're telling me no?
No? Okay.
Yeah. So that's a no on the shorts.
Yeah. Okay,
but which
fair.
blue shirt though?
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, do I own many blue shirts also? Yes.
So I packed both, and yes, is what I'm doing. But it's hard because, I've got my speaker set, and then it is a professional conference, so I don't want to just show up sloughy. So I do have some other I have a polo, and I have another button-up shirt and stuff that I'm taking, but based around khakis and shorts. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm presenting in, because it's going to be Texas, and even though you're in a conference center, it's going to be hot. And I just have to survive. I just have to survive this. So yes, that is the attire. The shoes are going to be my 5 fingers because I don't really have any. They don't see a need change that.
Yeah, because those are totally professional.
Totally.
And
I did.
100% business casual approved.
They're black. They're like,
Oh,
they're
God.
black. Okay. They're black. It's fine. Okay. It's like black. Anyway, I did.
Is it fine? I don't.
At my other conference that I'm doing at MC, I did ask, I said, what's the dress code for this? Because it's a more like, it's a higher end one. And she was like, just, what you normally wear. And there was a long pause. And I went, okay, but also, and she goes, no, I saw you at the other conference in your toe shoes. So I knew what I was getting into. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm glad you got that out there.
Your
I know.
reputation precedes you. Look at that. It's the toe shoe guy.
We all know what's going on. Okay, great. I'm good.
Yeah, glad we're on the same page. It's going to be scruffy looking, right?
Like looking toe shoes. I could break out the Chacos, right? I could go back to the Chaco look.
Man,
like it's
bringing
been a couple years since I still have my old pair. They need repaired badly, but I could just that's half.
I mean, emceeing probably not like super like running around. I don't know.
No,
but like
some standing,
some clapping. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
did I tell?
Like, all right, let's give it up for blah blah blah. Right? You're practicing that line. Like, hey, everybody.
No, what I did. Okay, so I am horrible with faces. I'm horrible with faces.
Just watch a bunch of like Arsenio Hall show and like, yeah, this is me.
This is me.
What I'm gonna do.
So what I've done is I've printed off like little fact sheets about each of the speakers with their headshot so that I can remember who they are. And because this is honestly, this is what happens when we go to public events. When we go to public events, Megan sits on my right side, and as we're walking around, she will turn and whisper, "We know that person from the school thing that we went to," and I'd be like, "Oh, cool!" And she'd be like, "That's She'd be like, "That's Karen. Her husband's name is Dave."
Who needs Google glasses when you have Megan? Right? Who you need that nonsense?
I don't. But I am going to this MC thing by myself in a couple weeks. And so I have to study because I don't want to be like, I don't want to be talking to somebody and have no idea who they are. And they'd be like, yeah, Colin, you're like introducing me in 3 minutes. And you're like, cool. Anyway,
your name is what, by the way? Let me write that down on my arm here.
Flip. So what I've been doing, I've been studying and kind of trying to come up with something. And because I'm me, I've kind of come up with
your
ways
mnemonic devices. Like,
no, I'm really more focused on the jokes I can make about them before they come.
Obviously.
And so
your plan is to remember speakers by their punchlines, right? Like, oh, hey, yeah, you're a garbage pan guy.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
okay. I mean, yes, honestly, for being perfectly like, because there's a guy there. His last name is Coleman. And so my joke was going to be like how disappointed I was that he couldn't repair my camping tent. And Megan was like, don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that you're disappointed in the speakers, Colin. That is not really a good way to MC. Like, man, that was pretty good, but you know what? It would have been better if do not
if you could repair my cooler.
Yeah.
I got the receipts.
I love your lanterns, bro. Like, man, they're so
thanks. Another people.
Also,
okay, so
that is like, I can only imagine how many times he's heard that. So like,
I know. So I can't do that one.
Be clever.
Exactly.
That was my first.
You
can't hit him with the first one.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta go. You gotta dig here.
Yeah. So my other one
for coal, man.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh man. Well, so the other one, I don't know if you know much about the place Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah, no, not really.
Okay. Franklin, Tennessee is basically the suburb, like the insanely rich suburb of Nashville.
Okay.
And let me see here. The average home price in 2024, the average was hold on. I think the average sale price was something like $1.8 million in Franklin, Tennessee.
Definitely not my kind of place. So.
Yeah.
It's also weird that place exists in Tennessee.
Because Nashville, right? It's all the Nashville crazy people.
I know, but like,
who made their millions
anywhere else in Tennessee?
No.
Yeah, it's not that.
So what's funny is, okay, all things aside, the financial guru, whatever, Dave Ramsey. Okay, so he lives in Franklin, Tennessee. Okay,
of course
easy,
does.
easy. Shh, easy. It's fine. One of the speakers that is there, they are also like in the financial realm, and they live in Franklin, Tennessee. And so the way I'm going to introduce them is, I'm so glad they had time to come out and take a break from forking Dave Ramsey's yard to come over here and talk about, okay, because it's a joke about the beef, and the speaker does not like the Dave Ramsey method and like what he talks about online.
Same, buddy. I like that guy. I don't know who this guy is, but I like him.
I'm like, it's perfect. It's a perfect setup of like, it's a little jab of like, you live in Franklin, Tennessee. We all know that. And the sign-up sheets for TPing his house are in the back of the room for this Thursday. So make sure you get your name on there. Right. Anyway, Megan was also not impressed with this introduction of the speaker. So I'm really struggling here, but I am trying to study faces is my goal for that one.
That's fair. That's good.
Yes. Yeah, so we're getting ready to travel, and I think I've got everything, but we're good to go. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be in San Antonio, and hot. It's still hot there, so not.
Like it's always hot there. What do you mean?
I know.
It's still hot there.
Well, it's still as hot as it was.
A Texan for a while, but like
I know. I get to go back. So anyway, so we're excited, but we're wrapping things up. We still have not gotten our results back from the triathlon, so I'm a little frustrated by this.
What?
But I know.
What?
But the parks board doesn't work on the weekend, right? So
that's fair.
They showed up to do the event, and then we're like, we'll get to this on Monday. And I was like, okay, fair, fine.
That is fair.
Like, but also, where are my results?
Yeah.
But man, speaking of my toe shoes, I made so many friends who were like, dude, your shoes. And I was
like, I guess everywhere you go, you've just become toe shoe guy.
Shoe guy. And Megan was like,
guy, I guess.
I know.
Right?
Like, yeah. It's a bit more memorable and not quite so confusing. Yeah. Larry guy. But of course, I was like, of course, at the triathlon, everyone's very interested in the shoes people are wearing.
Well, yeah, clearly.
Of course. So anyway, it was really good. It was very overwhelming. I mean, well over 100 kids there.
Okay, yeah. Event. Well, when you said the word triathlon, I was immediately overwhelmed. Oh, by the way, listeners, Colin did not run a triathlon.
No,
we should probably make this clear.
No. Oh,
immediately,
yes.
Right?
Yeah,
we don't want to mislead anybody here.
No, I don't want to be
child ran steering triathlon.
Not stealing valor here. My daughter, who's 9, did a triathlon.
Who's now a triathlete.
Officially,
right? Officially a triathlete.
While I stood on the sidelines and cheered.
I mean, that's important.
But also, I met like 3 people there that I graduated high school with that I hadn't seen since high school. And
people I went to triathlons. What the heck?
I don't know. With your kids, it was weird. I was like, "What are you? What is weird? This is crazy." So I was a little thrown off by that.
Like it's an extremely niche thing to be doing, like triathlon.
Yeah,
and the fact that you like knew people.
I actively knew people that I knew like on site, and they turned to me and were like, "Colin," and I'm like, well, I have literally not seen you in.
Yeah, I don't need my card for you. Like, no,
20 years. Like, wow, that's uncomfortable. And yeah, coming up on anyway, so that's depressing. But
tell me
overwhelming. She was mostly excited that she got to have her arms and legs written on with her number. This is very exciting.
Oh, clearly. The number one most important triathlete event. Having grease pen
yes
on your leg.
But this going to the girl who from like as soon as she could move a pen has been drawing on herself, putting stickers and all sorts of things on her body. So she was very excited about this. She was like, yes, I found my calling.
This is for me.
Yep. And she got more and more in the zone, and we tried to watch as much as we could, but she was one of the first heats of the 9-year-olds. And so what we were watching were some of like the really young kids. So it wasn't quite exactly what she would be doing, but we learned some stuff of like, yeah, it's okay. Like we didn't know how the swimming would go, if it was going to be down and back or like 3 laps or to meet the distance. Cause nobody I talked to at the parks could tell me how long is your stinking pool. Right. How is that not on a spec sheet somewhere?
That is weird. Like,
because like,
well, clearly it's not Olympic sized, right? Like if it's
okay. Okay, check. It's not Olympic size because that's kind of a thing that people would say, oh, we have an Olympic size pool.
Well, that is 50 meters.
Yeah.
Right. Like that is officially 50 meters. So
yes,
that's what they mean when they say Olympic size pool.
Yes. And she had to swim 50 meters. So I was like, okay, so it's not 1 lap. Is it 2? And they were like, well, I think I'm like, oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm done. Turns out it was 2 laps because it's 25.
Okay.
That was the other thing too. That was the other thing that I was confused about because they said it is 50 yards. And I'm like, no pool is measured in yards.
That's true.
I know this. Why would you? What?
They probably said 50 yards, 50 meters. Close enough.
Yes.
Right.
This is.
And if they were doing everything else in miles, they're not going to be like, run a mile, swim 50 meters, right? You want to be, consistent with your measuring. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. So we learned that. And we also made some last minute decisions of originally she had really wanted to have her socks on when she got out of the pool to swim, to go move into biking. But we quickly determined that we were just going to go feet right into shoes. We weren't going to bother with socks.
I mean, that's the triathlete way.
Yes.
Right? They don't do socks.
And again, we're new here. They don't do lace-up shoes at all. They just throw on shoes and go. Like the true triathletes do. We still did lace-ups. And
they have they have the bola closure things. And they're just like, okay, done.
Oh, right. They pull. Yeah. Like my Vibrams. Anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. Like the toe shoes guy.
Like toe shoes. Anyway, they're pretty cool. They're like gloves for your feet.
Yeah.
No. 5 millimeters of padding. No. You really feel everything.
So is the official order? Is it swim, bike, run?
Swim, bike, run.
Okay. This is what I was trying to remember. I was like, what order does this go in? I remember that like the transitions are big, right? But I thought from what I have seen of triathloning that normally it is swim, bike, run. So I was assuming they were following that.
And they did.
But like, because I know that transition is a big part of triathloning.
So again, that was where we kind of were like, look, I don't know how this is going to go. And I could only help with the transition from the pool to the bike. Yeah. After that, parents weren't supposed to help. Mm-hmm. And so had we next time we'll be a lot faster.
Obviously.
Yeah, right. So this first time around, we were like, okay, let's figure this out. And
this is like a very unique triathlon problem, the changing of the stuff, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, it was, we were kind of like, how are we going to do this? So I made the determination I know that it's a down and back. She's going to swim away from me and she's going to come to me. Also, they did heats with 3 other kids. And there were 34 heats, something like that. So a lot of kids.
Night.
Yes. Yes. And they were all different age grades. They did.
That was still a much higher number than I was expecting.
I know. Most of the kids were centered around 9, 10, 11. It went from, she was in the 9 to 12. They had a 5 to 8 that very few kids were actually in. Very few. That
seems normal.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems what.
Those kids' parents are also triathletes. I just want you to know that.
I know. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, they weren't just showing up randomly on a Saturday to be like, what you doing here? Right? No. They train with them. And so
Yeah.
I knew that we were going to go down and back, and then I was going to be helping with that transition. And I was like, well, I don't know. Like, here we go. We're going to go. And I was talking to her the whole time, all the way over there to the pool, and was like, you know, hey, remember, big breaths. You pace yourself. You're not racing against these two, right? You are trying to put in your best time because there were kids before you who were doing their time, and there are kids going to come after you who are doing their time. So don't feel like you have to pace or beat these people, because that's not the point of the heat. There's just too many people to be in the field at the same time, and they have to do something with them. Right? And we had talked about that well before as well, of how times are put together. Sure, you can win your heat, but you can still massively lose the whole event, right? If there's 20 other people who are way faster than you, you just happen to be put in a slow heat, right? Like, whatever. So she knows all that. We're talking over, and she's just, you know, taking everything in. And I, you know, say, hey, remember the rules. And the 2 rules were go fast and have fun. So they blew the whistle. She dove in, and I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, okay, man, wow, she's a really good fit swimmer. And then it was like, oh, she's coming back to me. Ah!
No, she's already done. Oh my gosh.
She hit the turn and was coming back before the other kids were like, they had just passed the halfway mark of the pool. And I was like,
This is quite unsurprising. If we're...
And then I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. I'm like, I got good stuff ready. So I'm like, putting the towel down. I'm getting the shoes like ready and done. And I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
And she jumps out. I do a quick dry of her feet. I throw on her shirt. I can tell she put in a pretty big effort for that. I don't think she was breathing very often in the pool. She was just keeping her head in.
Yeah.
I can tell she's kind of
not surprising.
Yeah. She's just she's really laboring. And I'm going, okay, like, we've got a little bit of time here. I'm going to go a little slower tying the shoes so she can recover, right? Because she just shocked her body, and she needs to capture her breath before we have to, and I'm not kidding, have to run a quarter mile to get to our bikes. Because
that is a bit of an oversight.
They're stationed up a hill on the other side of this thing.
All right, rude. It should be like outside the pool thing.
They should just be like, right there.
Yeah,
right
on a bike rack or whatever. It's like, because that's, the run part's not till later. Like,
right. Yeah. Yep. And so I'm telling her breathe. I'm just saying, hey, honey, big breaths, because she's excited, right? She's ready to go. She's anxious.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I'm tying her shoes, and the kids aren't even back to the landing yet. And we get the shoes tied. And then we take off together, and I run with her up to the bike. And what was really nice is when we had dropped off the bike, the person who was doing the bikes, I knew from high school. And so I introduced her to Lillian, and we're doing all this stuff. And so as we're coming up, that person's still there, and she remembers where the bike is. And she actually like guides Lil over to the bike to help show her, because there's like lots of bikes.
I shouldn't be admitting this, right? You probably shouldn't be admitting you've had help.
No, there's lots of bikes. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And so she's able to go, oh, right. Here comes this number. Here comes this bib number. We're going over here. Gets the bike on, and you're supposed to walk the bike out of the bike area.
To the end of the thing.
To the end of the thing. So shortly after, I turn to Megan, and I'm talking to her, and I look over, and here's Lillian hoofing it on the bike out of the biking area.
Like,
okay,
pit lane violation.
Just saying, she was ready to go, which is fine because it's a kid's thing. But she gets out there, and she does the bike, and she's just grinning. She's super happy, and she does the bike at a pace, and then we get to the running part, and we all knew like running is going to be tough. Meanwhile, all this is going on
because it's the end of all the.
It's also running sucks. Like running, it's just really bad. Meanwhile, they paid some DJ to show up, and he is blaring music this entire, just like constant,
pumped up.
Loud. He's trying to wake up North Springfield, which is we're on the south side of Springfield. He's trying to wake up by, oh my gosh. I'm just, I can't even think right now. And anyway, so we went and she did the run, and she was smiling the whole time. Run was a struggle. Like that was, and we knew that, and she knew that. It was just like, hey, but don't push yourself too hard. Like if you're hurting, it's okay. Like just walk. It's okay.
Stop.
Like we don't do anything. Anyway, she wraps up, and I realized, I was like, oh, like, again, all of this seems like it's just taking forever. And I'm sure it felt like that to her as well, of like, this is just dragging on. Like, oh my gosh, watching the running and watching everything and hearing the announcements and all this stuff. And then I look at my watch and I'm like, oh, well, that took 16 minutes. Okay. Or 17 or whatever. Like, and she had a lot of fun. Like she said her favorite part was the swimming, and she kept talking about the hill on the bike course. There was one little hill on the backside. Like you went from where you launched, you went down on the front side, turned around, and then you kind of disappeared from view because you were down at the bottom of the hill, and then you had to bike up the hill to come up again. And she was like, that stuck in her memory of all the things there. It was the hill on the bike. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That would too. That would me too. Like to have a hill on the stinking course. So we then went and had lots of pancakes for breakfast after that.
Yeah. There you go. Bam.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. She really enjoyed it. And even managed to laugh whenever the guy who was handing out the medals, you crossed the course, you got handed a medal. The guy said, we do it again in 10. And she of course is
like,
what,
no.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, you and I need to be best friends, because that's exactly what I would be telling triathletes as they cross every single one of them. Hey, we do round 2 in about 15 minutes.
Next heat's coming up, you're not done.
Yeah.
So my real question here is,
sure,
how did this like whole situation come about? Like, how did she end up in a triathlon? Like, where did this plan come from?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
so, well, what happened is we were, what were we doing? We were in town, and no, we follow the parks board, and they were talking about kids events coming up, and there was like this several months ago, and Megan and I saw it, and both of us went, like I wonder, and so we kind of threw it out there, and she was like, well, what do you do? And so we talked about it, and we read about it and watched some stuff about it, and she went, sure. Yeah, I want to try that. And that was it. That was genuinely, we were just like, I don't know, here's this thing. We think you'd be good at this, or at least you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, exceptionally high energy child. How about?
Yes. who just runs in circles around my house doing cartwheels. Sure. Yeah. Maybe you should try this.
Yeah, maybe we should point that in a direction. Or 3 different directions.
I don't know. I was sequentially. I don't know.
Hypothetically,
if there was a way that you could arrange such a thing, I know it sounds impossible. I know. Trust me. But
I hear it's been done.
I hear tell. And she was just like, sure. And so over the past couple months, like we'd go to the pool, and looking back, we over prepared on swimming because we had her swim 2 laps at our pool, which was a 50-meter pool.
Oh yeah. So
she was doing 100 laps, and we weren't timing or anything. I was just trying to get her used to.
Can she do the distance, right? Like,
distance. Can you, let's just talk about your form, and how are you going to turn? Like that's all I want to do. Like it will build from there. And then she and Megan would go running, and it was kind of funny. Like if you go from our house, you can run in one direction and hit a major road, which is a quarter mile, and then you run back to our house, which is, and you can do that, or you can run around our entire park that's right by our house, and that loop is exactly 1 mile.
Okay.
Yeah. So we train with that, and then she just rides her bike all the time, and so was pretty much our prep for this, was getting her for that, and just getting her comfortable with, okay, you're going to push, but man, I'm also going to say, for me, it was way more emotional than I was expecting because I knew how hard she was working. Like, she was really putting in a hard effort, and to see her, knowing that, like, no, she's really, it's not just like there was a time where she was having fun, but you could also tell she was pushing for something. And that definitely happened during the running time, where, like, no, she's doing this to finish, and, like, I can tell it's not fun right now in the second lap. Like, that's, we all know, like, that sucks. That last, ugh. And so, like, I don't know, like, I just felt really, like, I was, really proud of her. Like, it was very overwhelming. It was, again, lots of noise and people and movement, and it was super confusing too, right? Who are you listening to? 2 laps? How do you know that? How like, all sorts of keeping track, and, like, I can't imagine. And then she's just like, "Yep, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this, and then ask what we're having for lunch afterwards." And
I mean, that would be my first question, definitely. After all that, I'd be like, what are we eating right now?
What are we eating, and why is it going to be the largest thing on the menu? Like, please direct me that way. So I don't know if we have any in our future anymore, but because I asked, I was like, "Say, would you do it again?" And of course, it was like the same day, but later in the day. And she was she said, maybe. And I was like, okay, well, we'll ask again in about another week and see if anything else is matriculated.
See if you're, like, over that, or if it was like, okay, it wasn't so bad now that there's some distance between you and the thing, right? Like,
yeah. Or if you're like, no, I've had time to think about it, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I'm good.
Those last 400 meters, I wanted to die. Like,
I did. That's
what you always say when you do things like that. Like,
yeah. So now we're waiting for the times, and we'll see. And just to show her, kind of, again,
because it may also depend on that, right? Like, if we're doing it again, right? Like, if it's, like, really good, like, are you doing it again? She'd be like, yeah,
absolutely.
Like, come on.
Yeah. But if it's like, oh no, I don't know.
It's like, so mega bad, and maybe like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. And we'll make sure to compare of, like, okay, let's compare to 9-year-olds and like,
not the 12-year-olds, right? That's a whole
other thing. Like, those people, those were getting scary. Like, as I'm waiting there, like, the 9-year-olds were all grouping up together, and then you could see, like, the older and older kids and their parents. Because if you think that the 5-year-olds who were doing this triathlon, if that their parents were triathletes, I'll also redirect you to the 12-year-olds who have been doing this race since they were 5. Okay. Like, that was also scary. We were right in this middle ground of the, we were apparently around the 9 or 10-year-old is when people go, well, I don't know. Sure. We'll see. Like, you need something to do. Like, that's where we were. But
yeah, by the time they're the upper end and pros now, like, they're,
oh yeah. Where I'm like, oh no, you were wearing $145 shoes.
That is a bib. No.
You have a legit bib, not just a one-piece swimsuit. You are those is that an Aero helmet? What are you doing?
I think that
oh no.
Did you bike a Trek? What the?
Yes.
Stop it.
Yeah. Why are you measuring the PSI in your tires right now? Go stop it. I'm intimidated, right? Yeah, that was so yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but that was good, and that was our big event. And it's hard to believe that was yesterday.
That is pretty nuts, right? It's pretty nuts. Ugh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I have a story. Not a story. I have made an observation today that is the exact opposite of that.
Yeah. And now for something completely
different. I saw today, quite possibly, the most insane thing I've seen in a long time, right? We went to the park, right? It's walking time, whatever. And I have a habit of, like, making fun of people's golf carts. Like, there's a lot of people driving their golf cart.
They deserve it.
I mean, yeah, like, if your golf cart has like giant tires on it. Like that's weird, right? Like if your golf cart has like external speakers where I can hear your terrible taste in music, the old guy, like that's weird. Okay, stop it. But you know, this is like normal. And then they're always driving on the walking path to like leave. And you're like, get out of the way. And then they like look at you because you're not out of their way, but you're like, this is the park, bro. The golf course is over there. Shut up. Anyway,
I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip you over your high center of mass golf cart. Just come at me, man. Anyway, so today I saw people driving their golf carts playing disc golf.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh no. The end is upon us.
Is this yo, if there's one thing that's like less of an actual sport than golf, it's disc golf.
Disc golf.
Okay. Like, and you mean to tell me that this short, janky disc golf hole, you need to bring out your golf cart to the city park? This is the most ridiculous thing ever. This should be illegal.
That's
right?
bad.
When the police come around, you know, the cops, like, they come around, they like do drive-throughs in the park just to make sure everything's all copacetic and everything. If they see a person driving a golf cart willy-nilly through the park on the way to play disc golf, those people should be arrested immediately.
Straight to jail. Yeah, I
do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Jail for you. This is like the most ridiculous, most Missouri thing I have ever seen. It was so bad. So embarrassed. It was like, oh my gosh. And these people think they're cool too. That's the worst part, and they think it's awesome. Yeah. Oh no.
That's not good.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
I just stared at them. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Right? And they had a foursome. There were 2 golf carts, not just one. It was 2.
Oh no! They roped other people.
So heavy. You can't schlep those around. Oh no, ever.
Oh.
Although I have seen people out there playing disc golf, and they do have some sort of like wheeled thing they're pulling around with. I don't know how many discs a person needs to play disc golf, or what other accoutrements are necessary. But like, are there like clubs? Like, are different? Is there like a short disc or like a driver disc? Like, I don't know the answer to this question, but like, I don't think you need a bag on wheels to play this game, let alone a golf cart.
Because I mean, I know that the courses are bigger, right? They can be, right? They can be pretty spread out.
Not like, yeah, but like also this one goes around the whole park, but it's smaller than the golf course.
Yeah,
like
this was my really important point that I was about to make. It is smaller than a golf course, and you drive around all over the place. Like, anyway, this just seems very like, I don't know. I don't want to say defeats the purpose because everybody has their own reasons and whatever. But like, you hit it right out of the park when you said if anything is less than a sport than golf, it's disc golf. And you're taking out the one like really physical part of it, which was the walking.
The whole reason that people play it to like be active, to like walk to the different holes, and you're just like, nah, bro, that's lame.
Let me be very clear. The active part is not the throwing. If you're confused about this process.
The wrist action. Right? Like, oh, dang. I'm so tired now from the
athleticism is not in the wrist flick. It's
oh my gosh. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Right? It was so bad. Like so bad. I was appalled, shocked. angered. Like I just had all kinds of emotions about it.
I was this close to having faith in humanity again, and you
took it away. Disc golf cart guy. Like that's a new low that I was not prepared for that. It was just so upsetting. Right? My life was made slightly better because when I walked back by the golf course, there was more people down there, and they're like very fancy, blinged out, overpriced golf carts, and this like this dude who it was Sunday afternoon on a golf course. He was probably drunk, but like he hit like the worst tee shot I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, all right, what are you doing out here? Go away.
Okay, you know what? Life's okay now.
I was like, okay. Vindicated. That's better. But like, man, just this golf karting is just the worst. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen like other golf carts. I don't know if it's just like a my area thing, but like all of these golf carts have like giant tires on them. Like, what are you doing? It's not like rugged out here. Okay, it's not like you don't need to extreme off-road golf karting. Like I don't know what's happening, but it's bizarre, and I don't know. I don't know why.
I see that too, where I don't understand why a standard golf cart is insufficient to accomplish the task of driving on the paved area. And
I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
like just these big like giant oversized wheels in a golf cart. This seems very dumb. Like what?
Agreed.
What are you doing?
I've yet to see. I don't know. Maybe I need to go hang out in the golf shop a little bit more.
I don't know. I don't
get it figured out.
I'm not a golfist, so I don't really have answers for these questions. But like, why? What is the point? And these are like, I don't know. They're not the club golf cart. These are like theirs.
Yes,
right?
the personal golf carts.
Like,
yes. Yeah. That they've taken home, they've modified extensively. And you're going, but I guess
why?
People do all sorts of things.
You have a hobby, whatever, but like also that's weird. Just saying. It's weird.
Glad you good for you. Look, good for you.
Yeah, good for you. I hope someone's proud of you in your late stage capitalist hobby of golfing is not elite enough for you. You also have to modify your golf cart.
Oh, I can't modify my car anymore because it's all modded out and it's perfect.
Yeah,
what else? Where else can I pour my buckets of extra cash?
I know.
My golf cart.
Man.
I saw a little bit of that today getting gas in around Dad's house, and we pulled in and we're getting gas, and about the same time 4 other cars came up around us, all blaring their music at the loudest volume possible and rattling excessively, as one does whenever you don't do this appropriately.
Obviously.
And you're ratting all of the plastic body panels on your modern car. So it sounds horrible. And they did the thing that I was like, oh, you are next level, like horrible. You all pulled up and you are, you turn off your car, but then you leave the accessory on. And so you are filling up your car, listening to your music. Or should I say rattles? You're driving
the rattles of your body panels.
You're literally driving a rattle can that is just that's all it's doing, and you're just pumping gas, like whistling past. Everything's fine. And then one guy, apparently they weren't all together. They weren't all best buds, because one guy didn't know someone else and was like, "Yo, bro, how many speakers you got?"
Yeah, see?
Oh, yes. The question everyone is asked at the gas station.
Obviously.
And I get in the car and Megan was like, "I didn't realize this was such the happening spot." And I was like, it's not. Anyway, we're leaving now.
So every time those kind of things happen, I just use and I say, well, did it work? And they're like, she goes, what are you talking about? I was like, well, are you impressed right now? This is to impress the ladies.
Oh, yes.
How do you feel? And she's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, got him.
Oh, man. But they don't know that. That's the fun part.
Sometimes I feel like telling them, like, bro, no one cares.
They're completely in the dark. Yep. Nobody knows. Oh, man.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else did I do this week? Other than be appalled at the park, right? The only thing I did go to a very nice, it's like a fundraiser event for like a local family, right? Because their dad is like doing like, he's got like cancer stuff. So it was this like huge, like, fundraiser thing, and it was really interestingly organized. I've never been to anything like this before. They just had like a ton. They had like a bazillion like booths of things, right? Mostly food that you could like buy, and you just like you bought a whole bunch of tickets, and then every booth just had like a number of tickets that what their thing cost, and so you could just like that's how they were raising money, right? You bought the tickets, and then like the vendors got like some of it, and then everything else just went to the thing. So it was like really cool.
Oh, interesting.
Like a community thing, right? And like it was I've never seen it organized that way before. So I thought it was really interesting. Like every table just had like a number. Like, oh, you want these tacos? 6. That's what it said. So you just like
I love that.
Okay. You just throw your tickets in a little bucket, and they're like, all right, here you go.
That's perfect. Well, that's neat. I mean, do you know how it went?
I think it went really well because we went like an hour after it opened or after it started. So like they started at like 10. And then so it's like a family that we know, right? From like they graduated from school like a long time ago. But like we saw the daughter outside, and she was like, yeah, there's a lot more people here than we thought would be here already. Like we couldn't, they had parking attendants and we couldn't find a place to park. And we were inside and we saw the girl's husband that he was at one of the booths, and he was like, oh yeah, I think people are definitely selling out in a couple hours. Like it's not. And I was like, well, that's good. Crazy. He's like, yeah, but also, oh no, like, so yeah, true. I think it went really. I think it went really good. I haven't heard like exactly, but like I think it went really well.
Oh, that's wonderful. You loved it. Was cool.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. It was good. And the best part was there was a whole bunch of my kids were there too, my students. And one of them, like, I saw me at the door, and he gave me the oh no, and I was like, hey, what do you mean oh no? You're gonna hit me with the oh no? Come on, bro, what is this?
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, come on, man. What are you talking about? What do you mean oh no? What is that? It was like 3 weeks of school, so I don't know you like that, but still, like, come on.
Save it. I mean, save that for the end of the year when you're sick of me. Come on, okay?
Yeah. You can't be sick of me. Yeah, we just got started. What are you talking about?
You're supposed to somewhat like me.
Yeah, or at least say hi and not
hi, Mr. Funk. Move on, right?
Man, what the heck?
No. We went to a fundraiser like that one time, and I'll never forget the massive chaos that happened when they were auctioning off a cake. Okay, they were auctioning off a cake. I may have told this story, but maybe not. They were auctioning off a cake, and the guy bought the cake for like, again, it was for whatever. It was a good cause, and he paid like, I want to say like $800 for this cake. Like, it was insane. And what he decided to do was, he said, oh, okay, so they gave him the cake, and then to the auctioneer, they're going back and forth. And then he turns and he goes, the gentleman would like to cut the cake in half and auction off the other half. And you see, and there's this back and forth of like, what do you do? What is going on? And it took like 15 minutes for them to resolve this. And his wife is like, what are you doing? Why do you have to be like this? And it came out, and he was like, well, I want some of the cake.
My guy, then just take the cake. All right, just like literally, just take it. It's fine. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to like, raise more money overall. I get it, right? But like,
what normal people do is they say they give the cake back and they say auction it off again.
Yeah, not half of it. Like, no, we can't do that. Like, it's not. It's been tainted now. It's got your fingers in it. Like,
and at some point, he's like this big, like high-end, like a tax accountant guy. He was trying to like quarter the cake between families and like auction it off the side. It was
the guy. Yeah, you just like give a piece of cake and then like donate the money, right?
Just donate the money. Right. It's not about the cake. But he was like,
cake.
But I actually heard him say, "But I want a piece of the cake."
So dumb. Then just take all of it. Like, it's fine.
Just move on. You don't have to do this.
Just take it. It's okay. We'll accept that you're just gonna eat it. All right. We know.
We all knew. People said, right, it wasn't auctioned off to be kept. Like, you're gonna eat it. That's what we're doing.
Put it on a shelf, right? Like, here's that cake I won.
You're not making anybody angry by taking it home. Like,
yeah, that's what you got it for. Like, it's fine.
Oh man, it was so fun. I was so. I'm glad the fundraiser you went to sounds like they did not have any of those incidents of people trying to auction back half of a chocolate cake.
There was no auction at the part that we went to. Again, we went early because they were gonna have a bunch of food, and we just got like lunch. We just like went and saw a bunch of people, and then got lunch to eat.
Nice.
And then came home because we're like, well, somebody's gonna really need this parking spots. We should get out of here. We spent all our tickets, so let's get out of here.
Let's roll. Yeah. Very nice.
Oh yeah, I think that's just about all I got.
Okay,
anything else too exciting? So
yeah,
except for haiku. If I can interest you in that, if you are, if you're ready to wrap up for this evening.
Yeah, I'm good. I have to get to bed early because I
know you got things to do.
Day.
So I'm struggling today. Struggling this week. Like, I forgot about haiku action. Forgot it was my turn. No. And so I was like, I don't know what to write about. I don't know what to do. But then, as I was making my tea before we started, it came to me. I'll write it about tea. Boom. Here we go. So, steam hisses skyward. Boiling water cascades down. Steeped in peaceful calm. There we go.
You know what? And I think there's fewer things are more haiku than talking about tea.
That's what I thought.
I'm like, you're really taking it down to like true essence and form.
Yeah, right. Like, I was like, wait a minute, my procrastination has led to accidental genius here because
accidentally I have found it.
This was a great idea. What?
Yes.
Why did it take me hundreds of haikus to think about that?
Especially when you drink tea at every recording.
All the time, I know.
And all the time.
Honing my craft, right? There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. When in doubt, right? It's got to be tea or the weather, right? That's what's going to be. It's always, it's Missouri. I always do what about the weather, Just like
always one later. Absolutely. Oh man. Well, that is perfect. That is wonderful. I like that very much. And perfect way to wrap up the episode.
Indeed.
Very good.
Except for now I'm out of tea. So
look at that timing. Perfect. Or are you talking about you have like no tea from like which to brew more?
Oh, I do that. My cup is empty right now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then we will bid adieu. I will text you about when I will be able to record next week because your schedule's gonna be all wonky and everything. So we'll figure something out. Just let me know. Yeah, not Tuesday, right? Not because the spoilers. That's my good day. So like, yeah. No, I will. I will not be there. I will go ahead and throw this on like we'll do like a Saturday or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, just like
Yeah. We'll just do that. Not that day.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Well, we'll do this again soon.
All right. To be determined.
Okay. Aha. Very good. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.